Well, this is really nice now because we've been on the road for these months thinking about who will be in the Derby. We have a clearer picture, and we can start to break down the Kentucky Derby number 135. Let's size up the field, strengths and weaknesses, and let's start with I Want Revenge, the impressive California horse who went to New York and wowed everyone.
Well, not only did he win the Wood Memorial, but he was very impressive in a race filled with adversity. He got off bad, he struggled, he went through traffic, he overcame adversity, and he won. And the Derby is full of adversity, so I think he's ready.
It's hard to find a weakness as you see his strength right there. If there is a weakness, it's that maybe he peaked too soon. His race in the Gotham, his win was the fastest of any Derby prep. Was that too fast? Will he regress now off of that win?
Quality Road, the winner of the Florida Derby, gentlemen.
I love his tactical speed. The fact that he can take the lead if there's no other speed in the race, or as in the Florida Derby, wait patiently and then pounce.
I like him and I agree, but he has an Achilles hoof. If that quarter crack rears its ugly head, he's in trouble.
Frisian Fire is the horse that swept right through Louisiana.
And I think he, too, has tactical speed. He's coming off a huge effort, and the tactical speed puts him anywhere he wants to be in the race.
And I don't think this is as much of a weakness as some people do, because all these rules when it comes to Derby time are for the birds. But he does come into the Kentucky Derby off a 7-week layoff, which is unusual. He hasn't raced since that fast win in the slop in the Louisiana Derby.
Larry Jones trains Frisian Fire. And then, you know, the wise guy horse, the horse that a lot of folks point to, Dunkirk.
I loved the way he rocketed around horses coming to the top of the stretch in the Florida Derby. Only the third race of his career. That's the kind of move that a lot of times wins the Kentucky Derby. It also can signal improvement.
Yes, but he has no 2-year-old foundation. A lot of races in a short amount of time to get here. Also, that rocket move, it takes him a quarter of a mile to get going. He needs to have a quicker turn of foot.
Pioneer of the Nile, Bob Baffert's back at the Derby.
The Derby distance is right up his alley. 1.25 miles is what this horse has been looking for.
Weaknesses, well, there's actually a couple of them. He doesn't run that fast, at least not in speed figures, but primarily he has never raced on dirt. It's been synthetics or grass all the way for Pioneer of the Nile. You got to hand it to Bob Baffert, though.